Hey everyone, this is Kevin from Klinvestmentstrategies, and what I would like to do is walk you through our website that we've made for our members so that we can help people reach their financial goals. And we'll start out with explaining the two different types of memberships that we have. And basically, what I'd like to tell you is that when we were initially setting up the website, we had to start with a basic template with, our insight and the value and the resources and a little bit about what each membership included. But pretty much I can tell you that this is basic. We've changed a lot, and, you really can't gauge everything that we do for our members by just looking at this. So what you might want to do is you might want to start in this area that scrolls by when you first visit our site, and if you hover over one of the articles you'll get a chance to read it before it goes on to the next one. And this just happens to be one that a lot of people have talked to me about, that they want to start an investment club. So what I recommend is to grab about 10 people. Maybe you're in college, you want to grab 10 of your friends and get together once or twice a month. The nice thing about investment clubs is that you each have your own account, and it really doesn't matter how much money you have to invest. In fact, you don't even have to have any money. You can use a lot of different brokerage firms that do not require any minimum balance, and they allow you to set up practice portfolios. So you could use our site to learn how to start investing, or you could have some money in there and start a little bit at a time. So if you'd like to start an investment club, or if that's something that interests you, give me a call, or you can contact us by clicking on this button up here. Some other things that we have going on is I put a video in here because I wanted to have you look at it and explain a little bit about myself. I'm not a large financial firm. I'm not a CEO. I don't manage other people's money. I'm not a tax advisor or a financial advisor. Basically, what I consider myself is a coach. And I'm here to help people that are interested in investing. Either they've never done it before, or they've rolled over a 401k. Maybe they changed to a different job and they've rolled over their 401k maybe into an IRA, and now they have the option of trading stocks and different types of mutual funds. So this is a place where they can get information to help you make your decisions on what you want to do with your investments. A couple other things that we have in here, we have the about the 401k, that if you don't have one, I can show you how to get one started, and we can even set up a little one-on-one time where we can chat and see where you're at, whether you're just starting your job. Does your company match part of what you put into your 401k? Another thing that we do is I have always have the opinion that my members should be able to call me and contact me, or they can email me. And then there's even times when we can use Google Plus, where we can sit down and chat. And if you're having problems, or if you're just getting started, even if we have to sit down for an hour or two, we can just talk and get you started in the right direction. Our site is really easy to navigate, and I can show you a little bit about that as we go further. For our Premier members, we are actually doing live trading. We have a couple of different portfolios where, as a Premier member, on a daily basis, you can come in for 5 or 10 minutes, take a look around, see what trades we took, see how we took our profits, and you can watch both portfolios. And then if at any point in time, or if you're already a really active trader, like a day trader, then we also do an awful lot of that on this website, and do a lot of explanations on how we got into stocks, where we took our profits, how we do stop losses so that we can minimize our risk. So just briefly, I'd like to sign in and show you a little bit about the site once you become a member. Okay, so once you sign in, this is the Premier member page. Basically, what we're looking at is on the right side, we update the market averages every day, and this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P, the Nasdaq. We also do oil and gold because they're also very key indicators as to what the market's doing. Currently, we update our 25K and our 100K portfolio on a daily basis, and we started the 25K portfolio on 8/31, and we started with the $25,000, and right now we're up to 47,000. And as a Premier member, you would get a chance to see all of the trades that we take and why we trade them. And then with the 100K, what we do with those is they're meant more to be long-term type trades where we look for high dividend yielding stocks, maybe a little bit more defensive stocks, stocks that we're not looking to buy one day and maybe a week later sell them as you would more of as a short-term or swing trader. And then also as a Premier member, you get a chance to see the 25K and the 100K. You actually see what stocks we're holding and then the profit and loss percentage that we're at any given day. So as you can see now in the 25K, we have 3 stocks in there. Shows how many shares we have and what percentage we're up on those. In the 100K, we have a lot of different stocks in there, but we hold those, like I say, for a longer period of time. And you can actually see that, like, the VZ is Verizon, MO is Philip Morris, or as now it's called Altria, and those are 2 high dividend paying stocks. So you can see I got in there twice, and what I do is I scale into these types of stocks as the markets come down. I would actually buy more as it gets down further. So I also explain that type of situation when it comes into buying stocks when the market is in a decline. So in this middle area, what we have is our member home blog, and this is what I put in there every day. I put in there trade recaps, I have market recaps, a lot of information like Cisco, they beat their earnings report, but Green Mountain Coffee disappoints, and then a little bit about what happened to the stock after that happens. Again, we have a lot of trade recaps. I talk about what happens Sunday night and then early in the morning with the futures, because a lot of times the futures are indicative of what's going to happen the next day. And there's lots of different things that we talk about, but whether you're a Premier member or whether you're a basic member, even as a basic member, there's a lot of stuff in here that gets technical. I talk about period moving averages and support and resistance and a lot of stuff like that. But I think as a beginning member, what you want to look at is that you get a lot more detail and you can kind of sift through the stuff that you're not familiar with. But the longer you spend on the site and after you get a few months under your belt, you become more familiar with this, and the more information you gather, then the better investor you're going to be. So just a couple other areas, because I have to keep this brief, is every week I do a top picks, and basically we have stocks that I choose on the weekends that I think are poised to make a large move the following week. Now, this doesn't mean to jump right into those, but it means it's just the ones that I'm watching to see if they break key resistance levels, or if I see some particular types of patterns, then those are the stocks that I'm watching at that given time. We also have some videos, and on this side we have some basic articles. Do I buy a stock for $4 or one that's $100? What about speculative stocks? What about owning gold? Taking it to the next level, we've got the charts, support and resistance. So we've got lots of different areas where you can get information similarly the way that you could get some of it out of a newspaper in the financial section.